guessing Virtue of Persistence is important. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We're still gonna win this. I don't think he thought that one through very well, but I appreciate it, I guess. We're gonna get out of this with like 30 life and our opponent with minus 20. But I appreciate him letting this run out, and I think this is gonna be the last game of the video. It was a very good game. We managed. Our Sky Knight Squire is gonna be huge at the end of this. So we managed to win the game in style, doing exactly what the deck wanted to. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. Today's video is going to be another deck tech in standard, as you all like. It's an Orzhov Sacrifice deck. I really like this deck. You're gonna see variety of matchups in the video. You're gonna see us winning against several strategies. I played, I think, 7 games, lost one, won 6, and we won those 6 pretty comfortably in a lot of situations. You know, we were in tough spots but never out of the game. The point of the deck is pretty simple. You want to play very small creatures like Forsaken Miner, Infestation Sage, Nezumi Link Breaker, Resolute Reinforcements, Sky Knight Squire, Vengeful Blood Witch, Bartolome del Presidio, and Elazil Core, also Enduring Innocence. You wanna swarm the board with them as much as you can, and then when they all die, so everything except Sunfalls, I guess. Everything that exiles will screw you tremendously, but apart from that, you're pretty safe because you can bring them all back with Raised. You will return all creature cards with mana value or 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So that's pretty much everything except the Enduring Innocence. But the Enduring Innocence is a card that will serve multiple purposes. You will draw cards with it, you will hopefully gain a little bit of life with it, and you'll have a blocker. That's pretty much it. It's a 2-1. You're not gonna win the game because of this card unless you consider the card advantage that you'll get with it a reason that you won the game, you know what I mean? Another way to win the game is you can also do a lot of damage with cards like Sky Knight Squire and Bartolome del Presidio. You put Sky Knight Squire on the battlefield and then you swarm the battlefield with other creatures like Forsaken Miner, Infestation Sage, that when he dies you get a token, Nezumi Link Breaker, when he dies you get a token, Resolute Reinforcements, when it enters you get a token. So all of those creatures will hit the battlefield and buff up Sky Knight Squire tremendously, and it is very fast to buff the Sky Knight Squire because when they enter the battlefield they give +1/+1. In case of the Resolute Reinforcements it will give +2/+2 because it will create a token, so +1/+1 for each of those creatures. And also when they leave the battlefield, Infestation Sage creates a token, Nezumi creates a token, so +1/+1 and +1/+1 there as well. Bartolome del Presidio will let you sacrifice other creatures to put counters on itself, right, on Bartolome. So you also get to play pretty well with other cards, like let's say you have all of these that I said and Bartolome del Presidio on the battlefield. You just swing with everything, you know. Whatever gets blocked you can sacrifice with Bartolome del Presidio. It will probably create tokens, make Bartolome bigger because you sacrifice creatures with it. It will make Sky Knight Squire bigger because they died and you know you got tokens. So there's a lot of little things happening here. You'll see all during the gameplay, so if I'm not really explaining it that well, I apologize for that. Another way of winning, and that's the most fun way to me, like you'll see it. I think it's probably like the clip I chose in the beginning. So another way of winning is with cards like Vengeful Blood Witch and Elazil Core Sadistic Pilgrim, where you will swarm the board. Your opponents will try and kill everything that you have, obviously, because they don't want to lose, but they will get pinged to death. When you have like Vengeful Blood Witch, 1 or 2 on the battlefield, for example, and you have, let's say, Infestation Sage, Sky Knight Squire, Bartolome, Nezumi Link Breaker, and Enduring Innocence, whatever your opponents do except exiling, whatever your opponents do will trigger everything you have. So if they take out cards like the Sage or the Link Breaker, you'll get tokens and Sky Knight Squire will get bigger. The tokens will trigger Enduring Innocence, you'll get cards. The tokens will trigger Elasiel Core, you'll gain life. The death triggers of the Sage and the Link Breaker will trigger the Blood Witch or Elasiel Core, and you'll get to ping your opponents for 1. Like, there's a lot of little things happening that will help you win the game. You'll see during the gameplay. I'm sure that your eyes will understand much better than your ears because I'm not explaining myself that well. It's a very simple but intricate deck as well. After this very long explanation, I won't waste any more of your time. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for the support in the past videos. It's been fantastic. I really do appreciate it, and I will say this in every single video if I can. We're on 160 subs right now. That's amazing. I really do appreciate it. Every single one of you. Okay, I won't annoy you anymore with all of this. Let's just get into the gameplay, and I hope you enjoy the video. Sorry to start the gameplay when the game is already running, but you know, it is what it is. These things happen. OBS didn't want to pick up my sound, so the microphone sound now, that's crazy. I've been playing a lot with this deck, so I thought about jumping right into ranked games, you know. Let's see how it goes. It's not an easy deck to play with, and it's definitely a not easy deck to play against. Hopefully we'll have some interesting games for you guys. Okay, Heartfire Hero, nothing too crazy. Eaten Alive will actually be amazing in this situation because it will exile the Heartfire Hero, and I think, you know what, no, I'm gonna attack first because I'm kinda like, should I give him the big attack or not? You know what, I'm gonna attack. It's not gonna block, so that's perfectly fine. I think I'm gonna be a little bit, you know, how do you call it, stupid. I'm gonna give my opponent the big attack because he's gonna be on 3 mana. Exactly. I'm going to assume he's gonna spend it all, and I'm not gonna block with the Sky Knight Squire, obviously. So I'm taking like 10 right now. Just 3. I'll take it. And another Eaten Alive. That was actually perfect. Let me think. I have, yeah, okay, I have 2 black there. Yeah, I have 2 black, but I played it incorrectly still. That sucks. I think he's keeping this one open in order to kill the Sky Knight Squire, but I can also do this and just kill one of them now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that just to see what's up here. Now I'm gonna attack, and after that I'll kill the Heartfire Hero, choosing to sacrifice the Forsaken Miner, gaining a life and my opponent losing an extra life, and exiling his creature. I did the math and still played it wrong. That's the kind of Magic player I am, a true professional if you ask me. You know, these things happen, so all good I guess. My idea was, okay, I play the Infestation Sage, costs 1 black. I then play the 2 Eaten Lives, taking out the Infestation Sage, taking out the what's it called? Forsaken Miner, killing one of his creatures, but so it chose to Lightning Strike the Vengeful Blood Witch. That makes me think he has another one for the Sky Knight Squire, and all my math was indifferent. So we're taking 5. Our opponent is going at it a little bit slowish. Let me just see what he does now. So the Sky Knight Squire is dead, most likely. I think I want to take out the Slick Shot Show Off before the attack. Let's see. Because our opponent certainly has something. Sorry. Okay, so does he have something to deal 4? Or 5 now? I don't think our opponent has that, but I might be wrong. So that was a decent one. Now gonna kill the token, apparently. A lot of land for a mono red. I'm obviously going to try and block. There's no point not to. I mean, he's gonna trample over it easily, but 5. We go down to 7. We have the same amount of life. This was not that terrible, you know. And I'm going to attack with both and we win. Okay, I kind of thought our opponent had something for the Forsaken Miner. I'm very happy he didn't. We got the win. Let's get into another one. Good first win against Mono Red. We valued or whatever our opponents there. That deck is crazy to deal with. Playing against Panzer Bravo now. Jesus Almighty. I'm very tempted to keep this because not knowing what our opponent has, this might be extremely important. But I'm gonna mulligan. I don't know if this one's better. I'm gonna be honest, but I'll take down one of those and let's see. Okay, the rest is gonna take out Raise the Best. Obviously, that's like 90% of the deck strength right there. But we move on. We got the third land. Let's hope it's not the only thing we get this game. Cool sleeves and all. So I'll put that one. And I'll attack. Our opponent knows we have Resolute Reinforcement, so there's no point in waiting, but I'll still wait because our opponent doesn't know. We might have go for the throat or cut down or something, right? We have 2 cards our opponent doesn't know, doesn't have any information on, so okay, nothing happened. So here we go with the most obvious play of all time. Cut down, that's fine. Okay, now we're cooking with fire. And I'll go with that, trying to put a couple counters on the Squire, and we just pass turn. Like, he's not gonna survive, that's pretty obvious, but our opponent also knows that we have a removal spell, so exiling this is what I hate. We got another one, but I don't think there's any point playing it. But we have to keep putting pressure on the board, you know. If our opponent has a lot of exile spells, then we're screwed basically. But okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna attack with those 2 and let's see what's up, because we have blockers and blockers. That's beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Oop. Okay, so now we're cooking with fire again. I know I repeat myself a lot. That is perfectly fine. Like I said, we have a bunch of blockers, and I will immediately block with the Innocence. Yeah, because I think blocking with the Innocence will be better not to lose it, if that makes sense. Or just get another one. That also works. I'll do this on the Glissa. Yeah, I'll do this on the Glissa. Because that will deal 6, that's true. But I'll kill it as well. I'm just trying to see what we get next. Well, I can do that, so... Why is he tapping that one? Okay, now definitely an Elazil car. Yeah, I'll take the Elazil car first. And we go for a bigger swing. And now let's just hope our opponent doesn't have like a what's it called, a board wipe or something. Another Glissa would suck, but we have a bunch of blockers. Losing the Sky Knight Squire isn't as crazy as you might think, but so that's pretty good. And I'll go all out on this one. Gaining a life, which might be very important or not. And let's see what is our opponent's response. It's to concede. Another win. Another very solid win, I might add. Let's get into another one right away, guys. 2 solid wins in a row against 2 very solid decks, 2 meta decks, as you are more than aware by now, I'm sure. We're entering the match now, no one panic. I have no idea how to say my opponent's name now, so I'll just don't say anything. I'll keep this hand. It's not perfect, but I really want to do this first. But considering I have that, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna do this first. I always... Okay, see? That was a good scry, I guess. Next turn, Sky Knight Squire is coming down for sure. And then I'll probably put Enduring Innocence... I'm sorry, Enduring Innocence on the battlefield. Okay, that's fine. I guess this will be mono blue. Mono Azorius control or something. Okay, so right now our board is decent. Origin, that's scary. Okay, so I'll go with... I'm gonna put this one first because I want to draw. Those 2 are not terrible. Okay, so that's a 4/4 and I'm gonna go with that one as well. That's a 5/5. I think I'll attack with both. Yep. Now I'll sacrifice this. I'll return it, I won't lose it, and I just made my Bartolome del Presidio un poquito más grande. Yeah, my Spanish isn't that great, sorry. Sorry if you're Spanish and you had to listen to this. It's 3:15 AM, so I'm gonna, you know, excuse myself using that. Okay, so my turn. This is a great one, so I'm fairly certain the idea is to take out the Sky Knight Squire with like a bounce spell or something. I'm gonna attack with the Squire and the 2 link breakers. And let's just see what our opponent has. Okay, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna start to gain some life. My opponent will lose some life. My squire will get bigger. And if he bounces it, I'll just replay it or whatever. Okay. Okay, so that's exactly it. I'm not obviously gonna, you know, okay, so 1 damage, and now I know this is a risk because a counter might be upon us, but that doesn't really make a lot of difference for us, you know? Like, we gotta put pressure on the board. Our opponent has a 4/4 already, so this is exactly what we want. Only one creature to block all of ours. He's melee now and stuff, so Shard, of course, just draws cards. Origin will be bigger. That's obviously, but okay. So Burnt Oculus. So this is the Oculus, Azorius, Oculus, whatever the hell you call it. Okay, so I didn't even finish the sentence. Just so you know how bad this is. Recommission. Will it be? No, it's not. Okay, so it's. Whew, that's a big hit right now. Okay. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna take out that one already. It will make it bigger, and I will draw a card as well. I completely forgot about the card drawing aspect of that card. This is a very tough matchup, but the interesting one. A land that's literally all we didn't need. Okay. So let's draw one more card. Ooh, now this is a great one actually. This is a great one. So I think I'll attack with the miner, those, and that one. Yeah, I think I know what to do. Let's see. Let's see if I'm not gonna screw this up tremendously. Okay, so that one there. That's obvious. I mean, that one there and that one there. Okay, so I'll let the miner trade because I have no idea what that is. I'm going to assume it's not important. So I'll do this for that. The 6/5. I'll need to take out 2 more creatures. I will do this for that. I will kill the Jinn. 2 lands, yeah, right. That's literally the worst thing you could have given me. And now I will take out that one. And I'm taking out the miners because I can actually get them back later. So that was a helping hand. Okay, so right now we have 2 more damage on the board. It's not gonna be an easy game for us. We still have a very healthy life total, so that comes in tapped. That doesn't scare me at all. But he's doing that to mostly to make his spells cost less. So we cannot forget the amount of spells our opponent has. That just bounced, and we got another win. Next turn we would have drawn 2 extra cards, and we got the rank up too. That's awesome. We would have drawn 2 extra cards. We would have swung with everything. I'm assuming, I don't even know. We would just sacrifice everything and we'll probably kill our opponent either way. So pretty decent win again. Let's get into another one. 3 good games. Good Dr. Tenma. I'm actually watching Monster right now. This is awesome. Oh my god, this is a terrible. This would be a fantastic end if we had one of each color. I cannot. I'm gonna risk it actually because we have 2 creatures here and we just need 1 white source. So I'm gonna risk it. If we lose, this is on me. Okay, if we lose tremendously, this is on me. I guess we're gonna lose tremendously. Okay, so let me see. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Come on, white source. Come on, come on. So as I was saying, I'm watching Monster right now. So kudos to Dr. Tenma, man. I'm like on the 34th episode or something like that. So pretty good. I'm not gonna block right now. Is he gonna pump the Iron Claw? I don't mind. That's perfectly fine. If that's all you're doing, that's beautiful. Now, I'm gonna just do this and go ahead. If the Sky Knight Squire survives, that's fantastic because I will block this time, but I don't think he will. Still, can't really complain because next turn I have a lot of stuff to play. If we get another Concealed Courtyard, for example, Enduring Innocence it's the one card that will be coming in. But if we don't, then sucks. Okay. Paw Patch Recruit. That is rough. I will still do this. Make the Sky Knight Squire bigger. Keep my board presence intact. And actually I would much rather go with that one. And you know what? I'll go with that one now. Now we have a 4/4 flyer that I'm going to attack with because we need to put some pressure. Paw Patch Recruit as trample. I cannot really do a lot with against it. Like if I oof, rough. Extremely rough. Jesus. I'm gonna have to take 3 at this point. I'll block there. Now our opponent is getting you know, things are that's also very good. So I'm gonna put this one and the Nezumi Line Breaker, and I'll just attack with this one, you know. 1 turn away basically for us to win or lose. It still can go either way because again they have 2 very small creatures with trample right now, but still 2 creatures with trample. We didn't get a second white mana source, which is rough. The life gain and card draw from Enduring Innocence would have been amazing. Another Screaming Nemesis. Okay, so we're taking 6, 7 at least. Okay, that is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Right? So I'll block there, and I'll block there. And let's see what happens. I have no idea what our opponent can do. So we'll go to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Yeah. And we got the win. Like our opponent this was a game that I think showcases this deck strengths, you know. Almost no mana, no white mana, so we had basically 2 death cards in hand. Well, 1 because we could play the Resolute Reinforcements, but Vengeful Blood, which was an MVP in this game. Like we lost how many creatures? 1, 2, 3, so we would lose 6 life, we would gain 6, right? Because we have 2. Nezumi Line Breaker would put another creature on the board, so we would make Sky Knight Squire an 8/8. And you know, with 3 Pop Patch recruits, 2 recruits and the token, 2 Screaming Nemesis and 1 Hired Claw, we still only with 3 lands managed to win this game. So very good. Let's see what happened next. 90 meter? No sir. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to do there. I think I'll keep. It's not fantastic, but we will surveil, so we'll clean the top of the board the top of the library a little bit if needed. 2 lands we can play most things except the Enduring Innocence, so let's see, right? So it's slower than it should. I don't want that because we can get it back later. It's much slower than it should be, but still can work. Let's put it that way. It can work. Let's play ball. I'm gonna say Nightmare. I think that's what he or she is trying to accomplish there. Okay, so another mono red. Raise the Past is good, just I don't think it's that great now, but I will Sky Knight Squire, and hopefully that's the key word here. We will get mana and Sky Knight Squire will survive a turn or 2. Okay, so that's rough, but nothing too crazy. 1 mana, perfect. Not the mana I wanted, but I'm definitely not gonna complain with that one. So that and that. We can still pile on because of the Convoke. I think I will pile on actually. The Manifold Mouse, or we can't. I guess we can. I thought we needed okay, so definitely the Vengeful Blood Witch. And I'll take Nezumi down. I'll take the Blood Witch. Maybe I should have went for the white mana, but you know, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't, so. Now, killing a 3/3 for mono red is not that difficult. It's just a simple lightning strike, but as long as it's not exile, which this is not mono red, but I'm assuming the black is just splashed because of the Callous Sellsword. I think that's the name. Let's see the damage. 9. Another one. Oh my god, that is insane. 12 damage. That is crazy. Nothing we were not expecting. Still crazy. I'm going to attack with just the Forsaken Miner because it cannot block, and the rest I think I'm gonna try and leave to block whatever, because my opponent still has 2 cards, right? So if I need to lose the Squire, I definitely will. I don't want to lose the Blood Witch, so maybe this is a mistake. Okay, so 5/4. Okay. We're gaining some life. I will play 1 to get another Forsaken Miner. Okay, so that's actually very, very good. I will attack with the 2 miners because there's no point not to. He's not gonna block, that's obvious. I can actually do this. God damn it, man. I wanted to draw a card, but if he has something, I think I cannot risk it. So I'll sacrifice one of the miners. And I'll gain 1 more life. and I'll get back to mine. Like, this was not what I wanted to do, but this is what I need to do to, and we got the win. I was gonna say this is what I need to do to keep us alive, but we got the win, so that is perfect. They went crazy with 12 damage in a single turn. Maybe I should have kept the pile on to see what he would do first, but I don't know, man. I think I got a little scared of mono red with a manifold mouse on the battlefield, and I didn't want to risk it that much. It ended up paying off, so can't really complain. Let's see what happens next, guys. So this would be a good last game. You know, 6 games in a video. They're very they're small games, usually fast matchups with games like this. La Roche, I believe I'm right on this one. I don't know. I think I'll keep because of this, but again, we're really believing in the art of the cards here. That's one thing I think I need to learn better. I need to learn. Okay, that's good. I don't mind that. I need to learn. I don't want to tell my opponent what we're playing right now, so I think I'm just gonna keep that. Like I was saying, I need to learn better when to mulligan and when to not mulligan. You know, that's one flaw in my game, I feel. Okay, I'll take that. Sure, let's go with Vengeful Blood Witch. You will immediately die. We'll ping our opponents for 1. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We have 2 Raise the Fast. We just need to, you know. Okay, so he's gonna play that one now. Again, not super worried. I'm gonna go with Enduring Innocence. I will block Tiny Bones, I'm sure, if I get the chance to do it. I didn't. Still fine, we're still in it to win it. So, Eaten Alive. I'm gonna play Elazil card first. I'm gonna draw a card. We got an Eaten Alive. My opponent definitely has some. This sucks because there's not a lot I can do, man. I can try and take it out, but it will just kill it, I'm sure. I'm still gonna try. Like, what's the point, right? Okay, so that's perfectly fine. Now we just gotta keep like waiting for the Raise the Past to be online. Blood Ladder of Aklazot sucks ass as well. Okay, so Sky Knight Squire. I think I'm gonna do what I've been doing, which is, and again, we don't get the 4th land. I gotta kill the Blood Ladder of Aklazot. It's fine. The crazy part is, like, now we have everything we need. We have only 2 creatures, so it's not great. Okay, let's give him something to use the removal on. No exiling, please. I'm fine with that. Okay, of course, we don't get the card we need, but I'll take it. Because we're filling the graveyard, right? So I have to put something. I'll go with that, I think. Costs 2, it's not that efficient for me. Will he remove? Will he attack? Of course he will remove. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, we drew another card, still not a land, and still not a land. So this is what annoys me in Magic, you see? It's exactly this stuff. So that, drawing another, still not a land. You see how many draws we've had, right? That is actually insanity. I will attack because why not? Our opponent will get to 7 lands before we get to 4. That is crazy, I'm telling you. See? I wouldn't say I'm a genius, but I also wouldn't say I'm not a genius. Look at this. Look how insane this is. You know? I think I'm gonna go with this because why not? And yeah, I guess I'm gonna attack with these two, why not? Okay, so Virtue of Persistence is online, but we're not too scared about that right now. So we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. So one raise the past. Let's get crazy with counters. Finally we got the land and we got exactly what we needed. Let's draw a card. Can we kill our opponent right now? So 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're dealing 11. I think we can actually. Okay, I don't know why. So I'll tap that, I'll tap that, I'll tap that, and I'll tap that. I do not understand. Ooh, yep, I'll take these two. Okay. So that is perfectly fine. He's gonna get the Vengeful Blood Witch back. But even if he wipes the board, we get another Raise the Past. So that's exactly what I was hoping for. I'm guessing Virtue of Persistence is important. Okay, that's perfectly fine. We're still gonna win this. I don't think he thought that went through very well, but I appreciate it, I guess. We're gonna get out of this with like 30 life and our opponent with minus 20. But I appreciate him letting this run out, and I think this is gonna be the last game of the video. It was a very good game. We managed. Our Sky Knight Squire is gonna be huge at the end of this. So we managed to win the game in style, doing exactly what the deck wanted to. We still had 19 triggers to go, and only like what, 1 or 2 was from our opponent. So fantastic showing of the deck. And yeah guys, let's get to the final thought. This is the perfect way of ending it. So final thoughts everyone. Great deck, honestly. Like we lost we played what, I have 6 videos to show. We played 7 games. I have only 1 loss, and it was a little bit because we were mana screwed. As you can see during the gameplay, we were mana screwed more than once, and we still managed to win again more than once. So that just shows how strong this deck actually is. We catch control, mid-range, and very aggressive decks, and we managed to win them all. We won against the mono red twice as well, so that's always a plus. A great thing to showcase a deck is to win against mono red. Only 20 lands felt a little bit short at times, but I believe it's more than enough. As I said, we were mana screwed and still managed to win, so can't really complain. Eaten Alive is a sorcery, and it plays very well with cards like Infestation Sage, Nezumi Linkbreaker, Vengeful Blood Witch as well, because you're gonna be sacrificing those cards I said, and also Enduring Innocence most likely, and you're gonna be pinging our opponent for life, gaining life, making the Sky Knight Squire bigger because this will get tokens back, you know. So there's a lot of stuff happening also with Elazil Core on the battlefield, but there's a lot of stuff happening. Pylon is very good, as you can see. The Surveil 2 can be very helpful. Forsaken Miner is always coming back to the battlefield. This is a hella annoying card. Honestly, don't think there's a lot to improve here. Probably more raised pasts. I only have 2, so that's what I'm working with. I only have 5 rares. I could craft more, but I need to craft several decks, so I can't really put all my cards, you know, into one. Same with Enduring Innocence, that's probably why there's only 3 pylons. I have more. We could have one more pylon, for example, and one less, I don't know, Resolute Reinforcements or Eaten Alive. These 2 you don't want 4 of each because they're legendary, so they will eventually become death cards in your hand. But anyway guys, I feel like this is a very good deck. Can definitely help you rank up. If you want a deck that has multiple ways of winning a game, that it's interesting, it's not that easy to pilot, but it's also not that difficult, you should definitely try this one. Pretty good. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to leave that like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. We're on 160 subscribers. That's crazy. Appreciate that so much, you have no idea. As it says right there, 250 is our next goal. Let's hope we can get it soonish, like in the next couple of months, so we can push to another goal, all thanks to you guys. And yeah, I guess that's the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.